When you align with yourself, everything grows. The love in your life grows, the money in your life grows, the opportunities grow, everything grows. But if you don't choose to be you, it all falls away and you have all mixed results. And that's why in my book, I talk about that people are the poor, debtors, dreamers, or accumulators, or rich but empty. Because everyone who is poor, debtor, dreamer, and accumulator, they think once they have those multi-millions, then they're set. And I am telling you, you are not set. You are rich but empty if you've built it on stilts, if you've built it with leaky containers. And that just means that you did not build it in alignment with you. Because you get to this place where you have the money, but you have no fulfillment. It's not sustainable. You're not happy. You're not, it's empty. There's this emptiness that you still have this longing for. And that longing is you're longing to be yourself. You're longing to be happy. So people will come to me and say, well, Julie, what is the smart financial decision? Like, I got this and I got this, and here's all the reasons. They've already evaluated all through their mind. And I say to them, I go, which one makes you giggle more? And they go, what? Well, no. And then they tell me again why they've evaluated, what's the smart one? I go, which one makes you giggle more? They always know. It's just about the courage to take the one that makes you giggle more, because that's the one that's in alignment with your heart and your authentic self.
It's good advice. I mean, it really is, because at the end of the day, I mean, it's such the cliche that we hear, oh, well, I had it all, but I wasn't fulfilled. And you're like, yeah, right. But you know, it's a cliche because it's true. And people say it because it's true. And then, you know, what's really bringing joy to our hearts. And right. I think there's that parable, right, where the guy's like, fishing and just catching fish and enjoying his life, and someone comes along and is like, oh, but you know, then you can build a business, and then what? And then you go global, and then what? And then you sell it, and then what? And then you're like, then I can just rest on the beach and fish. And you're like, wait.
Right. And we don't realize that that's even a choice.
Right.
But everything is a choice, and that you are the creator of your life. And you've created 100% of the reality that you have.
Yes.
And when we can realize that and feel the feelings behind that, you then can create the space for everything you desire to come in next.
Absolutely. Which brings us back around to where we were. We did step 1, step 2, step 3. Now we were heading into step 4 before I derailed us.
Step 4. Yeah, step 4 is just all about doing the tactical steps to get there.
Yeah.
So like from a money perspective, you know, I have people, I have all these worksheets, and you can certainly go to juliemurphy.com and go get them. I have them on there. People can download them. But like, list out your debts, their interest rates, minimum payments, regular payments. Put them on autopilot, because I want you to stop energizing your emotions to all that debt. And I just want those payments to go on autopilot, just like my alimony payments are on autopilot and out of a different checking account, so I never have to think about them. I don't want to think about every 2 weeks having to plug in there and pay the guy that I left, right? Because I'm successful. I pay a lot of money to a guy that really didn't deserve it, right? But okay, whatever. I don't want to be reminded of that all the time. I just want to be on autopilot, just like your credit card debt, just like your student loans, just like your car payments, whatever. Don't think about them. I want you to think about what you're creating versus thinking about your past that isn't maybe your ideal world, right? So put it on autopilot. There's worksheets, whether it's listing out your debts, listing out your cash flows. This is all about this taking action, is about just become aware. So many of us aren't even aware. When I ask people, what interest rates are you paying on your credit cards? They're like going, I have no idea.
That's good. People need to hear that they're not alone in not knowing.
No, everybody. And everybody doesn't open up their envelopes. Unless you're like me, a financial geek, you're opening up your envelopes. But most people don't even know. Stock market crashes, goes down, you're not opening your envelopes to your 401k. You're deleting the emails going, I don't even want to look what happened, right? So awareness allows you, so if you're doing that, let's just say you're doing that. That means there's emotions stuck in your body from before age 7 that are trying to come to surface, and you just got an opportunity to allow that, but you're going, no thanks. And I need you to go, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready to create space and I'm ready to create a new reality. So I'm going to open up that thing when the stock market goes down 20%, and I'm going to feel those emotions about everything that's going on in the world right now that's making it go down. And I want to blame all these people, but I actually just really need to feel my emotions. That's it. It's the catalyst to feel the emotions that are stuck in your system so you can expand more into who you've meant to be.
Do you want to experience free coaching based on my 25 plus years as being a financial planner and ask me any question that you want to ask me to help you get past that hurdle in your financial world? I run these free workshops every other month to start to open you up, to start to help you get to this next place. The information for my free workshop, click the link below and register, and I'll see you on the next workshop.